Fabian Addicts. This is Kristine Stokes, your host of Fabulous Podcast, where we feature all the glitz and the glamour and the real life of Las Vegas people. For today's guests, we welcome the previous winners from Miss Fabulous Pageants, Nikki and Maia. Welcome to the show, ladies. So happy to see you.
Hey, thank you.
So let's just jump right into it. What inspired you to enter the world of pageantry, and how did your journey begin? And along with that, go ahead and say your name and your title and the year that you won. Nikki, let's start with you.
I'm Nikki Geildrich. I'm Miss Fabulous Las Vegas Elite 2019. Also, your Miss Fabulous USA 2024. And growing up in Tennessee, I did a few pageants in high school, but it was nothing too serious for me. But in 2019, my boyfriend at the time, he came home and said, hey, there's this pageant called Miss Fabulous Las Vegas. I think you should join. I think you would win. And he happened to meet the founder, Miss Ellen, at Seafood City. So I ended up reaching out to Miss Ellen and joining the pageant in 2019. And after I met Ellen and all the girls, I was really excited and I really wanted the crown. So I told myself I'm going to put in the work and really do my best. And I ended up winning that year, 2019, for Miss Fabulous Elite.
Wow. Yay, congratulations.
Thank you.
And then you've been with us ever since.
Ever since.
Yeah,
I think 6, going on 7 years now.
Wow. Oh, see, fabulous family. Maya, how about you?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Kristine. My name is Maia Ilastron, and I won Miss Fabulous 2024 People's Choice. I didn't really plan on doing a pageant at all last year. It just came about when I met Miss Ellen. She was one of my clients for catering. Kristine reached out to me to prepare for her birthday party.
Yeah. Oh,
and
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it all started. So after a few meetings with them, I went to one of the meetings where all the queens were there. And then I saw, their sisterhood, and then Miss Ellen just casually threw out the question, do you want to join? And I'm like, oh, I don't think I can do it. He said, why not? Everybody can do it. So it kind of just marinated in my mind. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
It's something really out of my plan.
I feel like your normal thing to I'm just going to be a pageant girl.
Yes, exactly. So I gave it a shot. I tried it without expecting anything, but I gained so much experience, a lot of new friends that I've kept actually throughout the year because the connection that we've just had through the pageantry. I like that we keep in touch every time, and we always have events, and keep in touch with each other
and do stuff together.
It's not just like, oh, you win, that's it. Like, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Like, it's always like this family that we built, like
the Fab family.
Yeah, exactly. So it's something really cool to me, and I love how this impacts the Las Vegas community. I've seen it firsthand, especially right after the pageant ended last year. We did a lot of school visits and that kind of thing.
Oh, that's right. You guys were able to do all that. That was really fun to get involved, to see how how we impact the
So it really
kids.
changed my mind about pageantry, and I really love doing it with Miss Fabulous.
I can't wait to do more of that this year. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, along with that, what challenges have you faced, during your time in pageantry, and how have you overcome them? Through pageantry, the challenges. Mm-hmm. I guess, being on stage is probably the challenge for you guys. Yeah. But for you specifically, what more beyond that? What was it? Any challenges between home and having to take care of your baby and go to practices and have your business?
I think a lot of it comes from overcoming mental blocks.
Yeah.
You can't do this because you've never done it before. You have no experience. How are you going to do well?
That's
and then on top of the things that come with motherhood, when you become a mom, your old self kind of just dies and you become this whole other person that you have to learn what are your capabilities, what are your limitations. You just had 2 kids. Can you really do that?
And you did.
Yeah.
You did it.
And a lot of times you're what would people think? Or how would you feel afterwards if it didn't, if your expectation wasn't, the same.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing. And then as we did the practices and I met the coaches and everybody that was with the Miss Fabulous organization, it became a lot lighter and easier to accept and be like, okay, this is what we're doing.
It became more fun.
Yeah. And you got
like
all
fun?
the support that you can get.
Yeah.
So
I like that, Nikki. Well, yours was in 2019. Is it more challenging to you, do you think, back then or like now, or what challenges did you face?
Wow. One unexpected challenge is the financial challenge. A lot of people don't talk about the finances that you have to pay to be in pageantry. So that's one thing that I didn't really think about. Hair, makeup, gowns, it all adds up. So lucky for me, I know how to shop on a budget. So that helps. You too. That helps a lot with the gowns and things like that. And I have a few friends that are makeup and hair artists. So that helps as well to kind of get your friends to work with you. So that's one challenge that I really didn't think about before. Mm-hmm. But I was able to navigate it pretty well. And another thing, in the Miss Fabulous pageant, you're able to have sponsors. So that also helps. So if you're thinking that you may not have the finances or that's one of your concerns, there's always, where there's a will, there's a way. And there's always sponsors that would love to, have their business promoted in exchange for different things to help you out in your journey. So that's one thing. That's
great. Yeah, that's a challenge that you just came up with a solution and to inspire others and like, oh, okay, you're right. There's no...
So don't let that hold you back.
There's a way, yeah. I love that. That's a really great... Yeah, I didn't think that when I did my pageant, I was like, oh, yeah. The first ones I paid for, I didn't even think to get sponsors. And then the other one I did, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I can actually reach out to people that want to, have their businesses highlighted here. So
exactly.
It's different when you're doing it for your dreams to pursue something, or when you're doing it for like a business. Like it's a little bit different, even though you are the business because you're going on the stage and you're selling yourself. But it's kind of scary.
Definitely.
It's a challenge, but thank you. So balancing pageantry, studies, work, children. You mentioned how you managed through that. What are things that you just do that help you get through life?
So I want to say around that time, my time management was like all jumbled up because it was like about the same time as holiday season was starting to roll in. And then we had...
So we're really busy with parties and catering.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there was a time where I had to really prioritize, and I knew that I committed to this pageant, and I knew that, I want to get the most out of it. So I prioritized pageantry, and I didn't take on as many clients as I could.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So, because I know that the pageant is like an investment, like a self-improvement investment. And
it is.
This whole year, this whole 2025 has opened a lot of doors for me because of the pageant. And I'm really glad that, I was able to prioritize it, and now it's paying off.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes.
I love it. We'll have to elaborate more on that. But Nikki, I want to hear how did you manage all this?
I'm really a list person.
Wow.
I'm a Virgo, so I'm very detailed when making my plans for the week, the day, the month, even the year. So that really helps me to get my thoughts out and onto paper. And when I have a schedule, I'm able to really stay focused on what needs to be done and make sure that I accomplish everything. And I don't like to have any time that's wasted or any downtime. If I have downtime, I want to be doing something productive, whatever that may be, whether it's, using my red light mask while after I have my coffee,
or your detox bed.
My detox bed.
Yes.
So it definitely takes some juggling, but definitely it's something that can be done with the right time management and organization skills.
I'm going to have meetings with pointers from you guys later on. So with that, I mean, while we're talking about that, so beyond pageantry, what are your aspirations for the future, and how do you envision utilizing your platforms? And what are your platforms? Do you want to, Nikki, you want to say what your platform is? And
Sure, yes. I have Smile Train. That's something I'm passionate about. And I'm also a huge animal lover. So anything with animals, I love to support, and I hope to do more of that as well as we continue the fabulous journey.
well, touch a little bit on Smile Train for those that don't know what Smile Train is, because I didn't know what it was, so you told me about it. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's super
Smile
cool.
Train is an amazing organization that actually focuses and helps young children with cleft lips that were born that way. And it's close to my heart because my brother was actually born with a cleft lip. And with the Smile Train, also the Shriners organization, he was able to get it fixed, and now you would never know. But it's just, there's a lot of support that you need to have when you're dealing with that, whether you're the mother, you're the actual child with that, or you're a family member. So that's something I'm really passionate about because I experienced that firsthand.
Wow, yeah, that's good to know. And then how about animals? Like, how do you want to get in?
Well, in Las Vegas, I know lately a lot of the animal shelters have been overcrowded. So I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to help?
Yeah.
So even if it's sharing a post on Facebook, I feel like that's something maybe someone would see it and want to, adopt an animal.
A baby or puppy?
Yeah.
Not a baby. A baby
And
dog.
Also in Vegas,
Baby dogs,
it's
not
so
babies.
hot, so
Yeah.
I feel bad for the homeless and the homeless animals. That breaks my heart when I see that in the summer. I mean, it's just way too hot for that. So
Yeah.
I just have a really big heart for animals, and I would love to help more if there's any organizations out there that are listening.
Well, I know they're like something you can go walk dogs, you can go pet dogs, or just spend time with them, and then kind of like offer. I do like donations. I dropped off like dog beds and towels
that.
and old sheets and dog food. So any of that helps. But yeah.
And I'd love to organize some stuff involving animals in the future with the ladies.
Let's get together and do that for sure. But how about you? How about what's your outside of work your platform, and how do you support it?
Well, the two main things that I'm really passionate about is helping moms and supporting moms, especially moms in business. So when I became a mom during the pandemic, 2020, it was very isolating, and I had really bad postpartum depression.
Oh, wow.
And so after I overcame that, I knew that I wasn't the only one that was going through it, because I was sharing my stories online, and I would get the same messages like, hey, I went through that too. And it just...
Yeah. How did you overcome it?
With just time. I think time really helped. And also when everybody just started being able to meet up again and do like gatherings at the same time, because everybody had to be in quarantine for like a while, right?
Yeah, I did self-quarantine with my little one. Everybody's like, can we see him? I'm like, nope. No one's coming over unless you're fully face masked in.
Yeah, and even when they lifted the quarantine, people are so reluctant to like meet up, because that fear.
It was a scary time. It was a very scary time for some people, yeah. No, that's great. So now you've done you were reaching out to women, and you do something online, or what have you created?
I haven't.
What is your vision?
My vision is to create a community for moms who want to start businesses while they're at home.
Okay. Yeah.
So if it's brainstorming any ideas or creating a profile for them. Yeah.
That's cool. Just getting here and talking it out, like it's inspiring each other to like think outside of the box. Yeah, because sometimes you get stuck. Like, I honestly have been home with the baby, and like I was saying, I was like, I can't even write. Like, I tried writing a note to Braden, and I was like, my hand is like doesn't know how to do it. And then trying to talk to people outside when I first came out, when we first started going out to dinner, I had to talk to people, and I was like, I don't know how to talk to people, and I was eating like I was I was a scavenger eating food like I've never eaten because I'm so like used to like the baby crying. So I'm gonna eat. I'm like, is this normal? I don't remember it being so crazy like this. But yeah, to have someone to share that and talk to and see how some people are feeling. I'm lucky I haven't really had postpartum depression in a sense to where I'm like feeling like heavy all the time, but I did have like moments of it, and it comes in waves, and it just it just went away. But like getting outside, moving your body, like that was one for me. Like I know moving around, especially with the baby, it's like helps with that. But those are all amazing, great things, and we should all work on them together.
Yeah.
So back to the pageant. Can you guys share some memorable like things on stage, memorable moments for us on stage, or things that we've done in the past that like bring you guys back to like inspire you or left a great impression on you?
Yeah. Do you want me to say?
Yeah, go for it.
So when we were when you were changing, I remember Vanita was having the costume problem. She needed something to just fix in the back so nothing would show, because she said she was going to be moving a lot. So I figured, she'll be dancing. So she was looking for something to close it like a safety pin.
Yeah.
So everybody there was helping somebody. Like nobody was alone. So and then when
so you just saw like somebody helping, you were helping her, and then like that is so
that
cool.
was like, oh my gosh, we're all in the competition, but like we're all helping each other. So
that's super sweet. I've been to some pageants where it's like free for all. There's like you're helping, you only are you, and
oh my gosh,
you bring somebody to help you. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. How about you, Nikki? What have you?
There was a lot of that in the 2019 pageant as well. Backstage before a pageant is just complete chaos. I mean, everyone is trying to get themselves together, and the thing is, though, everyone was also helping each other.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And all of those people, you kind of go through a bonding after that, because you've all been through that together, and you all know what it takes to get there. So some of those ladies that I met in 2019, I'm still friends with to this day.
That's perfect.
And some of them are like some of my best friends, and you guys are like family to me.
Yay.
So not every pageant is like that too, like you said. So it's really special when you can find one that's authentic and welcoming and really cheers you on to be the best you can be. I love that.
That is super cool. I know that when we did ours, it was fun. We were like in that room trying to like cram it and have fun. We had a cute little group there. That was fun. But we've had some experiences where it's like, but we were running up and down. But the pageant of the changing and running on the stage and getting up and down, like that's actually really fun, because you're like the adrenaline.
Yeah.
And then you get on stage, you're like, I'm here. Okay, let's take action. Let's go.
And the pageant hangovers are a real thing, right?
You like go to sleep?
Well, after the pageant, you have so much adrenaline, and the next day you sleep for like the whole day. It's like having a hangover.
And your feet hurt.
And your feet hurt.
I was like, my feet hurt. Because you don't sleep the night before, and you're like anxiety. Then you get there, you do it, and then you're like, my mom is out cold for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it takes a lot. People think it's easy just to get on stage and look pretty and walk in a dress. And it's so much more than that.
So much more than that. So with that being said, what advice would you give young women to inspire them to participate in a pageant?
I would say do it. Just do it. You know, the time is now. Just do it. And if that's your dream, follow your dream. And you never know, your dream might come true, like mine did. Then you might be living your dreams. Yeah. But you'd never know if you don't try. So do it. Just do it. Whatever's holding you back, there's a solution for that. The only thing that holds you back is your mind. I do run into girls like, oh, I'm not a pageant girl. And I'm like, I'm not a pageant girl. I don't consider myself. What is a pageant girl? Exactly. Like, what is that? Like, I don't think I'm a pageant girl. I would love to inspire other women to become a pageant girl, if that's what it is, because I love the conversations that we have. We get to connect. We get to help each other through problems or solutions, and just bond and just be friends and have relationships. So I think that's amazing if that's what you consider a pageant girl. Yeah. So I'm all okay with that. How about you, Maia? How would you? And also talk about what's happened after the pageant. Oh, yeah. Like you mentioned that too, but how would you inspire other women to join the pageant along with Nikki's Just Do It?
tagline.
I want to say, don't be afraid, because you'll love the person who you'll become after the pageant.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good tagline too. Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Because really, it transforms you in a way that you would never imagine, because you're supported by many different people of different skills and talents and brilliance. You know, you have people from different countries, different stage of life that are competing, different sets of experiences just pouring into you. Probably that one whole day where everybody just tries to help you and coach you.
Yeah.
And you just carry that on. I mean, the experience is just unlike anything I've ever experienced, to be honest, because it just keeps
giving back.
Yeah, it keeps giving back on you.
I love that. So that's so cool. We'll talk about it. What happened in the last, and you mentioned it. What has happened since the pageant? Drop a couple little insights of what's happened.
So, like I said, it was like an investment for self-improvement. Mm-hmm. My confidence definitely, grew.
Yeah.
And a lot of self-improvement with the public speaking, these things we do. It helped me become more confident approaching clients. With proposals, ideas for their businesses, and then I'm able to connect people, faster now, because I know I can do it, because I know I was able to stand in front of people walking across the stage.
Yeah.
So it's been really great. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nikki, do you have anything to add to that?
Definitely. I mean, the Miss Fabulous Las Vegas pageant really opened a lot of doors.
Yeah.
For one, it definitely grew my confidence, for sure. But also with modeling, which is something I'm passionate about, it's opened a lot of doors to work with.
I saw you in a magazine cover.
Yeah, I recently got a cover. So that's something I never would have dreamed to happen. But through the pageant, through knowing the right people and having doors open for you because you have this crown on, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. And I'm excited to see what the future has in store with more modeling and possibly hosting gigs in the future.
Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. Love you so much, ladies. But that's all the time we have for now. And it's such a pleasure having you guys here on the show.
Thank
you for being here. And this is Kristine Stokes signing off. Ciao. Bye, Banatic.